I think Fitzgerald is definitely talented enough to make a state championship. Even, they finished 8-4 last year, so they're a very good team. And I think the big X factor when it comes to Fitzgerald could be a freshman. There's talks that they could start a freshman quarterback this next season in Chris Martin, and the kid is, he's advertised as one of the best up and coming players in the entire state, and I think he backs a lot of it up. He has a candidate for an art from 15 year old, and getting the chance to talk with him, he has a great head on his shoulders, and he's very humble, and he's a big student of the game. I had him in here, and we were talking, and he mentioned, you know, he mentioned watching film of guys like Dan Marino and Charlie Ward. There's just not a lot of 15-year-olds who have that kind of dedication to the process and learning how to play the quarterback position. So if he takes over that quarterback position and he's able to show off the skills that we've seen all over the highlights, I think Fitzgerald could be one of the best teams in the entire state. And I think that they can win this classification easily. I think that there are a lot of really good teams here, so that's why I have them at number 4. So once again, I'm going to swing it over to another interview with the head coach. I'm going to swing it over to Tucker Pruitt, and we're going to talk about some Fitzgerald High School football. All right, we're here with Coach Tucker Pruitt of Fitzgerald High School. Coach Pruitt, how's it going today?
Doing great.
And, one of the things that people have talked a lot about this offseason is one of the incoming players as a freshman is Chris Martin, who was our youth male athlete of the year. Talk about his ability at quarterback and, potentially what he could bring to the table, not just this year, but in future years.
Yeah, he's going to be a really good football player. He's first thing is he's a great kid. He's a student of the game. He's extremely mature for his age, and he wants to be good. I mean, he's willing to put in the work. He watches film. He asks questions. He's pretty hard on himself if he doesn't get something right. You can tell he's kind of a perfectionist, but he's got a really good arm. He's very cerebral and understands our concepts and reads. And then he's grown probably, man, I don't know. Every time I look at him, he seems like he's still growing, but he's taller than I am now. So he's really hit a growth spurt since football season ended last year. And so we're excited about his future. He's out there competing right now, and very fortunate to have him 4 more years in a Hurricane uniform.
Yeah, we had him in our office, obviously, and I was talking to him, and he said he watched a lot of tape on guys like Dan Marino and Charlie Ward, and I was just thinking how many 14-year-olds are watching Charlie Ward in
Right.
2020.
That's my
It's pretty incredible. What do you think? Do you think he has a chance to start this next season?
He's competing. We've got 3 guys that are playing quarterback. One of them is Rashad Davis, who played last year and was our quarterback last year. The other one, we're going to play Chance Gamble at quarterback some. And then we've got Chris Martin. And so right now they're all repping. We're going to be able to play all 3 of them, and then we'll let them compete to kind of see who's the starter and all that. But I think it's a great luxury, that we have here to know that we have 3 guys that we know can go in and play. And they're all 3 a little bit different. Chris is more of a thrower, Chance is more of a runner, and then Rashad's kind of a combination of both. And so whenever those guys are in, we'll try to do what they do well and put them in a situation to be successful. But it's a luxury that we feel like we got 3 guys that can play, and they're all 3 competing right now. So we'll see how it shakes out.